Hey. 2 years ago, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I didn't really have a steady job. I dropped out of college, and pretty sure my dad was getting fed up with me. But if you would ask me what I was going to be doing 2 years ago today, I would not have told you that I would be in the Army. I would not have told you that I would be a changed man or anything. I had no idea. And it took a couple of bad turns for me to finally figure out that my life really was going nowhere. And I joined the Army. A lot of people argue that the military is not the best choice. It's dangerous, it could kill you. And being in the military myself now, I see that as a risk that I'm willing to take. The military has given me so much. It has given me a steady job, a steady paycheck, and a sense of pride in what I do. And this is something that I've always wanted. I've met more people who will die for me than I have ever met. I have met so many people who aren't kind and caring like me, who will lay down $50 for you if you need it. I mean, it's one of those lifestyles that you look after each other, and it's something that I've always wanted. I leave in about, let's say, 12 hours to go overseas to a dangerous place called Afghanistan. And I might not come back. It's one of those risks that I am going to take. But just know this, I am not in the most dangerous job in the world. I fix helicopters. I stay on a fob. I don't go outside the wire. So, I'm not going to say I'm going to go and die. That's the stupidest thing to say ever. I have plenty of people who will be looking after me, who will be looking after my well-being. I have NCOs who are dedicated to teaching me how to excel at my job and how to further my career in the military. So, I can't promise that let me rephrase that. I'm not going to be the kind of person who's going to be like, oh, I'm going to come back, I'm going to kick ass down there, because I don't know what I'm getting into. I don't know what's going to happen down there. Some freak accident could happen. I don't know. And I've always been really cautious of things. I've always been really cautious of what I do and what could happen. It's kind of a flaw of mine, but then I think it's also a good asset of mine, where I'm very careful of doing things. And I will promise everybody that I will be as safe as possible. I will do things by the book. I will be very cautious of everything. If I get shot at, I will shoot back. I am trained to do it. I am not some kid. I am a 23-year-old adult. And it's taken me 23 years to realize that. Well, not 23 years. I mean, it's taken me a couple of years to realize that I'm an adult. I am living on my own. I am free from bedtimes and groundings and, I guess, homework. But I've grown up these past couple of years. I really have. I've done things in 2 years that I never thought I would be doing. I joined the military. I went through basic training. I went through AIT. I got married. And long story short, most of you guys know that it wasn't the best thing in the world, but it's one of those things that helped me grow up. It helped me understand more about myself than I've ever realized. I've been through some really emotional shit that I think at one point in time, a lot of the people we see as mentors and adults, they've been through this, and when they try to tell you the first time, you don't think they've been through it. You don't think they know what you're going through. That's bullshit. People know. Other people understand. And I guess what I want to leave you guys with before I leave is a couple of requests. I've lived life kind of like I give, not expecting anything back. That's how I've lived. But right now, I'm asking everybody, whether you be 40, whether you be 13, I mean, just hear me out. While I'm over there, like, working my ass off, and extreme weather conditions and all this stuff, I want you to take an opportunity, at least like once a week, to think about where you're going in life, what your actions that you're doing every day are leading you to. What will you be becoming in a month, in a year? And try and aim yourself towards what you want. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and cannot be. Because in the end, it's you. It's you and your life. There are people who can give suggestions, people who you can go to for help, but don't let them tell you that you can't do something. Because, as my father always said, argue for your limitations and you get to keep them. And I still, to this day, hold that true. I don't say I can't do anything anymore. I say I will try at my damned hardest to do this. And I do. So, while you're sitting there thinking where you're going in life, just remember, don't do stupid things. Don't make me regret going away for a while, not being able to look after you, or not being able to talk to you every day and help you with your things. Just don't do stupid things. Like, if you find yourself in a situation where it's getting out of hand, or like you don't feel comfortable, just get out. I know there are plenty of people. For you people who still live with your parents will come and pick you up. No matter how strict, no matter how, like, mean you think they're gonna be. You don't understand. As an adult, my kids, if they called me up saying, hey, I'm drunk, I can't drive, I won't even be mad. I'd be proud of them. I would be just blown away by that, that adult decision to not drink and drive. And, like, if one of you younger females goes out with a guy and he turns out to be like a total sleazeball and all that, don't go through with there are guys out there who are just trying to get in your pants. Like, trust me, I used to be one of those guys. And all you gotta do is call somebody who you trust and they will help you. And if those people, and if you get called, it is your responsibility to help these people out, because they're putting trust in you. Trust is a huge thing. I swear to God it is. There are people that I trust with my life. And there should be people, like, I'm pretty sure as soon as I said that, you thought of a specific person. That person can help you through anything. Anyway, I'm getting on like 8.5 minutes here, so I'm gonna say farewell. I love you all. And I'm ready to take this huge step. I'm not scared. I'm nervous, but I'm not scared. Because in the end, I got people to look after me. And I'm just praying to God that someone's going to be looking after all you guys. Make sure that you guys get exactly where you want in life. I love you all, and I'll see you guys when I get back.